Deanna and Mike, it is gorgeous this morning. This is a perfect morning for the golf tournament. Tell me what's going on here this morning, Deanna.
This is our annual Cache Valley Home Builders Association golf tournament.
And this, every year, we pray for weather like this, and we got it. And honestly, these activities that you hold throughout the year are open to the public, correct?
They are. We welcome anybody to join us. We are a nonprofit association. We host the Parade of Homes, but we do have activities throughout the year, and everybody is welcome to come, but especially contractors, subcontractors, anybody associated with the home building industry.
Well, and it started out with a great breakfast, piled high pancakes and ham and all the hash browns and fixings, so it's been great so far. Let's talk, Mike, about everybody knows that the Home Builders Association, Cache Valley Home Builders Association, brings the Parade of Homes. Let's talk about the Parade of Homes this year.
Over 35 years now.
Isn't that great?
Absolutely. It's one of the older ones in Utah.
Yeah.
And this year it's moved to September. It's where they started out, and we felt like it was a good time let's just move it right back to the September, the fall. People are getting back into school, and let's go see some beautiful homes.
Absolutely. And the three of us actually sit on the board. Well, you're actually an employee of the Home Builders Association, but we, as well as you, know it's better in the fall. Don't you agree? It is just better in the fall.
Especially this year with all the rain. I can't imagine us pulling this off in June this year.
Well, and this is June, the time that we're filming. You may be watching it in August, but anyway, it is June. And so you're right. We're so thankful because of the weather alone. But there are other reasons why we chose to change it.
Yeah, we felt that a lot of people had mentioned, we put the kids into school, gals want to get together, let's go do something really fun, just tickle our senses.
Your schedule is much more open then, and it just seems like the perfect time. So the Bear Lake Parade of Homes, I think, is just before ours, and then comes ours, so it's going to be a fun activity you want to look forward to. Let's talk about the Home Builders Association in general. The Cache Valley Home Builders Association, I did not realize we were the longest running in the state of Utah. That's fantastic. We have really good support, but the members and those people that are joined into it do so much for a community that I don't even know that you realize how much they do.
Oh, well, look at the valley. It has a lot to do with the relationship between the county and the cities, but our builders who just want to build wonderful communities. Those that are members of the HBA, the Home Builders Association, tend to be those who are more interested in education, in customer service, and really building wonderful places to live.
Well, and you hit on a point that's so important to stress, because I know, Deanna, you have said before, people will move into the valley or are going to move in, and they'll call you and say, who's a reputable builder? Who is? And those that are members are taking the education, all those things a little bit more seriously.
Absolutely, that does happen, and we have a website that I lead them to, it's CVHBA.com, Cache Valley Home Builders Association.com, and you'll see all the builders that belong to us, and it's a good resource for somebody moving into the valley.
Well, that's fantastic to know. You can find these reputable builders and know you're getting the experience you want building your home. Now, if you're a builder out there or a subcontractor and you aren't a member right now, what are some of the reasons why they want to join? I know, especially right now, there's some political things going on that our guys are fighting for, that we have heard meeting after meeting. They're just buried, and they're working for you. So this money kind of goes towards that?
It absolutely does. Let me just explain in a nutshell what we are. So, Cache Valley Home Builders Association, we are a nonprofit trade association. We have members, not customers. We're also associated with the Utah Home Builders Association, which we have a lobbyist that goes to the state and keeps track of what's going on in the building industry as far as laws that could get passed for or against the home building industry. Then we're associated with the National Home Builders Association in Washington, D.C. Same thing goes on that level. They go on a national level and keep track of what goes on in the building industry. So families, a young couple building for the first time can have affordable housing.